The following program is intended for mature audiences.
In episode 111 of the Truth Be Told podcast, we review Cardi B's new single, Be Careful For Me.
Fighting words.
DMX gets out of a 5-year prison sentence by doing this one thing.
You're not going to believe the trick up his lawyer's sleeve.
Nas wants to bring unity back to hip hop.
And you use reaction as priceless.
And who's the real king of Ohio? Is it Bow Wow or Trippie Redd?
Bone Thugs in Harmony.
And we got reviews from Don Q and Rich the Kid. And now let's get into this artistic ignorance with your boy Barry Ross and the homie Infidel Castro.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do?
Pow, 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 pow. Right. It's the look at the wavelength on that shit. Damn. Damn. Yeah, y'all. It's the Truth Be Told podcast, episode 111. 111. We back once again. It's your boy Big UU with my partner Riffa. Coming straight up out that Killeen, Texas, baby.
We are here and we are in the building and we are hopefully in your ear.
That's right. We are definitely, hopefully in your ear. We hope you're listening to us on your train ride or your car ride home.
Bus ride.
If you got kids, we do fucking cuss. All right.
Yeah. So put it on your radio, full blast. So
that's
the car
right.
next to you can hear us as well and say, what are you listening to?
If you got the Bluetooth speakers in your house and you got like 40 of them, just turn this shit on loud and let it rock. You know what I'm saying?
Wash some dishes,
right.
Cook some dinner,
right.
Clean the house,
right. You know
play
what I'm saying?
some games.
Play some games, man. Hopefully y'all are subscribing.
Hopefully.
If y'all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, trillmac.com/YouTube.
And hit the bell.
That's right. Hit us up for the merch, trillmac.com/merch.
Yes, so you can get fresh.
Get friggity
On that
fresh.
note, you know, I had homeboys show me shirts from other places, like friends that they're putting out shirts, so they have little things that they're working on and stuff. And they're like, "What are they doing? What is this?"
Oh, there's this trash.
And yeah, it's not that good. And then they see mine, they're like, y'all's is good.
That's
Ours
right.
is good.
trillmac.com/merch. Put a quality.
I don't say names, but you know, if you listen to the podcast, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know them either, but you know, it's not my problem.
Shout out to the people that's in Killeen that have found our flyers and you know they like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We
appreciate that.
We do it for
Definitely.
the city. You know what I'm saying?
We try to put on.
Yeah, we're trying to put on. Real quick though, I finally started watching Power. Okay, I finally started watching it.
Okay, that's the.
Do you watch Power?
That's the 50 Cent one, right?
That's the 50 Cent one.
I've only seen the first episode.
So it does get. I got to the first
episode.
season. It's on Hulu. You got Sprint, right?
Yeah. You told me it was on. I have Hulu. Yeah, I do have.
You got the free Hulu?
Oh, yeah.
We out here popping on that Sprint,
I got
baby.
that free Hulu.
You know what else is
I
on
made
there?
sure I got that. Yeah.
Westworld's on there. Atlanta's on there.
So, did Atlanta get canceled?
Which one?
Atlanta?
No, it didn't get canceled.
Okay.
So what they did was they did one season, and then Gambino was like, I gotta go do real shit for a second.
Do some movies.
Yeah, he had to go do. He had to go do the new. What's the new fucking Star Wars movie?
Yeah,
shit like that.
Yeah,
you know, what I'm saying, move around, and they put it on pause, and they came back for season 2, but they just skipped a season to do it. So they're back on. They're on right now on TV right now. So
cool.
yeah. But Atlanta's. I just watched the first season too.
Hulu popped off and got some good shows.
They did. I don't know what they're doing.
They stepped up their game.
They're Illuminati.
Oh, they're Illuminati.
They got some HBO shows. What the fuck?
Some say we're Illuminati.
I was surprised that they had Power on there because somebody's like, yeah, Power's on there, and I was like, what? And they told me, Atlanta's on there. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but they don't have the new season of Atlanta on there that's going on right now. But Power's actually pretty good though, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Power is. I mean, from that first episode, I was like, this is a lit show, but I didn't. What was it on HBO, right?
Stars.
Star. That's what it was. That's why I didn't see, because I had HBO for a moment. I had Showtime. Didn't have it. The only reason I seen that episode is because the PlayStation Store had it as a free download.
The first episode?
Yeah, the first episode. They do that for a lot of seasons, for first episodes on a lot of seasons and stuff. So I watched it on there. I downloaded it, I watched it, and I was like, this shit's pretty lit.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty good. It's I mean, this first season there was definitely some dialogue issues, but the story was good enough to keep me glued to it. I mean, I'm in the second season.
So it's only one season?
No, it's like 4 seasons on there. They just put out the trailer. They just
for a while, so yeah. Okay.
I know. They just now put out the trailer for the 5th season.
Yeah, I know it's still running.
Yeah, they
didn't know what season.
There. Now I do see a little bit of 50 Cent's. His DNA is in it. You know what I'm saying?
He's in there.
Well, he's definitely in the show.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's in there. But
no, there's a scene. There's a scene.
About dialogue shit, or
there's a scene where like they kind of like reminiscing about when they were young and they were like rappers, and they kind of start kicking like a little flow. But they was doing like the 50 Cent flow. You know what I'm saying?
So you can tell like 50
you know me, baby. And I was like, damn, he wrote this shit. This shit trash.
I was just taking back to my first raps.
You know I like that.
You know I like that.
But shout out to Power. I rock with Power.
Yeah, Power's a dope show.
Power's a pretty good show.
They had a whole issue with that other show that's on
Empire.
Yeah, Empire.
A little fight.
Yeah, they had their issue.
They said it was like the same, but I don't feel like the plot lines don't.
They're different.
They're completely different to me. You know what I'm saying?
They're different.
But this is definitely more interesting than Empire. I don't know. I fell off of Empire like second season.
I think that's why it was on Stars. It wasn't just on regular TV.
Well, it's. I gotta give props to 50 Cent because he, I wasn't knowing what to expect. I didn't know what to expect from 50 Cent for him to put together a show. You know what I'm saying? Because it came out. It's actually pretty good for 50 Cent. I know it's probably way better now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they got money behind them. Better writers, better better actors and shit. I already know it's like probably pretty fire.
I mean, once you start getting into your groove, that's the thing. Once you start
believing you're the character.
Believing you're the character, you get into that role. Yeah, you start acting like that in your house.
Right.
You're at home, offset. And you just fucking. You're over there just fucking still a character.
Yeah, you're still a character, but it's just you in the house by yourself. Fucking weirdos.
Like Johnny Depp back in the day. Remember that shit? Remember that shit? That shit's funny. He was still in character.
He was still in character. Yeah. He wasn't. He didn't yell at his wife. He was in character. I don't know if y'all know. He was literally playing a role when he was yelling at his wife. Yeah. He was drunk, but he was in character. He was getting in. He was
Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's
man.
probably
Jack Sparrow.
Fuck, he's Jack Sparrow. That's what I'm saying.
He's drunk at all times.
He's got to know what it's like to reach that level of drunk anger in order to be a good Captain Sparrow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. But
so that's all 50 Cent and them are doing.
Shout out to alcohol though.
We don't do that too often, so yeah.
Right.
Shout out. Your girl. Beat you to the punch.
Cordy.
Cordy.
Who got the motherfucking started? Cordy. Your girl Cardi B. Who just released the Bartier Cardi video, which we just did a reaction video.
Yes, we did.
You can check the link for that in the show notes. Or
our first one, by the way.
Yeah, very first reaction video.
First reaction video. We're gonna bring more of those.
Definitely gonna bring more of those. No, but she has a new single. She has a new album that's going to come out. Invasion of Privacy.
April 6th?
This Friday.
Yeah, it's coming out.
April 6th.
Yep.
Long awaited, highly anticipated. She released her new single a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. Be careful with me.
Better be careful.
It's got a lot of mixed reviews though. What do you think of it?
Sound like she was hurt.
Somebody Offset.
My first reaction listening to it, I thought, damn, she's airing out some shit between her and Offset.
Right.
But, probably tastefully. Like, she's going to do some shit, but it's not like she's saying, we're done. But then it's like, once you start getting to that point, I kind of fell back a little bit and I was like, I don't think she's talking about Offset.
No, it's kind of like one of those songs that like
you just make for the people almost.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
there's
you
other
make
people
right.
that are going through that stuff. Mm-hmm. You may not necessarily be going through it, but you've went through it, so you know what it feels like or what it's like. So then you can still make songs about it, not necessarily speaking about who you're with right then, or not necessarily speaking about her past relationships, which she probably is though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. That's when you get more feeling in the song.
Right, because you're like, oh, I relate to this song.
You make it personal, yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought it was I thought it was a good track. Here's the thing about it though, because a lot of people were hating on this shit. After one listen, they were like, "This is trash," and I'm like, "All right, listen, trash is a fucking strong word." All right,
she's showing a different side. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. People are like expecting the hard, you know what I'm saying? And
she goes, that yellow, then she came out with
it hasn't even been out that long. Let it make its rounds for like a week or two, you know what I'm saying? And I think more people will probably be like, I kind of like this. Because you know what's real crazy? If Drake or fucking J. Cole made this song, people would be all over that shit.
All over it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
They would be all over that shit.
Beyonce made it. All over it.
Will Beyonce make that song?
Not anymore. She with Jay. She's probably like, I don't want to make that.
No, I don't know. She did have that whole Lemonade shit.
It's true.
It's pretty much that.
It could have been in Lemonade.
It could have been in the Lemonade.
Yeah,
Careful with me.
She could have.
It does sound like a Drake song, though. I'm just saying. Does it not sound like a Drake song?
The way she even says it, like you could actually replace her with him, and you can hear him saying it. You really can.
Yeah, it's probably somebody from one of the writers or something. Well, speaking of writers, so they're saying that she's got a ghostwriter. I believe that this song, there was a guy, I can't think of his name. Detail? Is it Detail? I think it is. Producer? No. Is it Detail? I gotta look this up. My fault for not knowing this shit, y'all. But there's a guy. Yeah, they can look it up.
Y'all can look it up.
You got the same Google I got, motherfucker.
Y'all can look it up.
You know what I'm saying? You got the same Google I got,
Once we
bitch.
mention what we're talking about, you can just look it up with just keywords, and you'll find it.
Right, you'll find it. But they said that people are saying that this was there's a Snapchat up of the guy doing that first part of her verse. On Snapchat, and they saying this Snapchat is 1.5 years old. I don't know how accurate this is. You know what I'm saying?
So the song could be that old.
Well, it's the music industry.
Which music does come out a long time after it's made. That does happen.
Right.
It does. It's like movies.
It's just like movies. You know what I'm saying?
Same
People work on shit for a long ass time.
Same
to work on the beat.
It's completely just trying to get it right.
Yeah, they're like trying to touch it up. It's just off just a little bit. Just gotta touch it up. Or they try to make it a little bit more fresh and newer for right now.
They listen to it, and they're like, okay, I gotta replace a little bit here.
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes
you don't want to do that though, man. Like if you're like always touching it, always messing with it, like it ends up becoming you'll fuck it up. It'll be something that
it don't even sound right. Then it's not original the way it was meant to be.
Sometimes you gotta just leave it alone
and just move on to the next.
Move on to the next thing, and then come back to it later with fresh ears. But
straight up.
Listen, this whole thing about Cardi B having a ghostwriter. Listen, I heard Barty at Cardi. Yeah. I know she got a fucking ghostwriter.
Has to.
I've heard her mixtapes. She might have had ghostwriter then. I don't know, but there's a difference in the way she's flowing. She rapped a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for, man? Just kind of raw. It was just kind of like her raw doing her shit when it was her first couple of mixtapes. Yeah. Whereas this is a little bit more. It's not as raw. I mean, I'd say that the flow isn't raw, but I mean like it's a little more polished. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, right?
But she got heads around her now that can really even put input and everything now. It's a whole other process now that she had back then as well. Right.
Kanye does the same shit. Yeah, let's be real. Drake's doing it.
A lot of artists. I would say.
You think Nas is doing it?
You're like, no.
Do you think Eminem's doing it?
No.
So what about Kendrick?
But there's always possibilities that they come across something. Any of them come across something that they think is dope and that they can make it. They can make it fire. Yeah, make it better. Even touch it up later. Just get the rights to it. Own it. Like buy it.
Well, I know there's people that go around. I remember reading in a magazine way back the song "Stand Up" with Ludacris.
Yeah,
that's a Kanye beat.
Yeah.
And I think Ludacris was saying how the song came with the first 4 bars.
Yeah.
Because how you ain't gonna cut? Bitch, on me. I'm the goddamn reason you in VIP. CEO, you in the CID. I'm young around the shop like that came from that was Kanye.
That was Yeezy.
Yeah, that was Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it came with that, and Ludacris ran with it. Yeah, he just ran with it. It's like, I'm going to keep this.
And and that's possibly what happened right here. It could be like just a little bit at the beginning, and that's what he started with, and then she's like, I'm just gonna run with it.
Well, because then later on in the verse, she's like talking about like sucking dick and all this shit.
I'm sure he didn't say that.
I'm sure he didn't write that.
No. I'm sure he did.
Unless,
I hope he did.
It goes that way.
Yeah, but I doubt it.
Gay? No.
No, but really, like she definitely had to put her own input into it. I mean,
of course. I mean,
when you get something, you don't necessarily just put it out the way it's given to you. Touch it up, put a little bit of you into it.
Yeah, it's not a bad song, man. It's a decent song. It's kind of one of those songs too. I think that if you play it a couple times, you start to kind of like feel it and get into it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just a different. She's showing her reach. She's showing like a different.
Right. She got to.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's if she's gonna keep doing something like Bodak Yellow, Cardi, it's like she's gonna be known as one dimensional. Like she has to make her music this way. Right. Whereas if she comes out already swinging with coming from different angles, you know, she can't. She doesn't have to stick to one. She can already just fuck with everything. Right. And that's all she's doing.
So you think her album's gonna be fire, man?
I think it's gonna be fire. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be fire. Honestly, I just hope it is.
I don't know what to expect to be.
But now, after the single, there's a possibility we'll have a lot more tracks that are like this as well.
So you think there's gonna be like a pop element?
It could be. You know, once you reach a certain point,
level where you get the labels and shit.
Yeah. A lot of people end up like not necessarily wanting to, but just having like they have to.
Right. Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna see, man. Sorry, y'all. Cardi B is over. All right, the labels are gonna ruin her.
That is a good possibility. They ruin a lot of people,
right?
So hopefully not.
We'll see. We'll see this week.
We will find out.
Your boy, your grown man, baby Bizoy, your boy Nas,
Nasir Jones,
aka Sincere. This shit really charging up, man. God damn, that shit's going, bro.
Power.
JBL's popping.
Power. Like, they're helping each other. They're both JBL, so it's like, I got you.
Right.
Mine only went down 1 bar, so that ain't even that bad.
And I went up 4 bars in the process. We getting off topic.
Shout out to JBL.
We already said the name, so fuck it.
Like, yeah.
I might bleep that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, but your boy Nas is out here calling for unity in hip hop, which is that real genuine coming from the guy that tried to kill hip hop?
Wow. I feel anger.
He tried to dead hip hop.
He did.
Let's be real.
He did.
He's like, hip hop is dead. This is when he was mad at everybody too.
Yeah.
He was mad at everybody. He was beefing with like Cam. He's beefing with like 12 people at one time. 50 Cent, everybody. And he was like, hip hop is dead. He was pissed off. He was angry, dog.
He was. And now look at him.
Yeah.
UNITY.
He's like, yo, we need to work together in hip hop. You tried to kill it, motherfucker. You tried to dead that shit. You tried to end that shit.
But you know, he's a changed man.
To be honest with you, what if he was the real reason that hip hop is the way that it is now? Because he fucking said that shit.
And that sir was like, all right, it's dead. They just took
I know there's some hip hop heads that's like, fuck this podcast.
That's right. Or there's other people that are like, fuck you.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm just saying, let's be real, guys.
He did.
Hip hop was just fine.
He went on a campaign
until Nas was like,
hip hop is dead.
Hip hop is dead. Came out with an album with that shit. I'm just saying. Trace it back.
Was that when it died though? Like after that, was it really?
People really gave up.
Yeah,
he was like everybody's like, yeah, he's right.
We gotta do some research. We gotta find out.
We should do some research on there. Where the timeline of when he said hip hop is dead and who came out after that.
Yeah, all right, that's very good.
Yeah,
y'all can do the research as well.
Yeah,
we don't have to do it ourselves.
He recently came on the Instagram and he had this statement. Yeah. He says, "Today's game is as big as it gets. It seems like nobody is getting along now. It's a big enough game to do what you do and let your talent speak for itself. This new cat over here says something bad about Pac. This older guy gets mad at the new guy, or Nas ain't hip hop. Migos and Future are hip hop. Neil Diamond and Jack White have a concert coming up together, getting it done. White musicians have that freedom and are praised for coming together. More power to them, and I'm a fan of it. Why can't black artists do that and make it cool? We are all artists. Let's all evolve together. Walk with me, walk through." All right. Now, I want to know what you think about this.
I like what he's saying.
Right.
I get what he's saying. Will that happen? Probably not.
Now,
because he says it's not going to just all of a sudden like, you know what, Nas is right.
No, you might be right about that.
Let's just do this. Everybody, let's stop this bickering. Let's fucking get together and do this. Right. That ain't gonna happen.
I mean, he did say hip hop is dead, and he kind of, people.
And then it might have died.
People was like,
he says this, and then
he says everybody might get united.
Reignite the
Maybe he thought he had the same power he did.
The voice.
Nah, fam, you don't.
The thing is, the voice isn't what it was then. You know,
it's not, because he ain't dropped an album in like 4 years. So
if he was consistent and still had a voice where people were listening because he was still consistent, then maybe there would be that possibility that he says that it could happen.
Right. I think that what Nas is doing here, if you're not aware, he has a song with DJ Esco and Future, and I think that he was trying to let everybody be prepared for this feature that he's about to do with Future. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just get everybody ready, because nobody expects me to do a song with Future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly, so let me get everybody prepared on my diehard
like,
core audience
all
fans.
Do this. By the way, I'm doing this too.
By the way, here's my new song with this. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard the song though.
He used himself in the thing. He said Nas, Migos. Like, he used himself in there just to...
What? No, but you know what though? I totally agree with him, man.
I do like. It would be nice.
An artist that we're going to review in a little bit, Rich the Kid, he has a song, New Freezer, with Kendrick. Yeah. And I remember when they had announced it, like Kendrick and Rich the Kid are in the studio together. And I was like, and people were like upset about this. What? Why the fuck would Kendrick work with Rich the Kid? Even now, if you go look at the video on YouTube, people go, I don't know why Kendrick did this fucking song. And I'm like, dog, because Kendrick, it doesn't have to be one style. Like, it's what Nas is saying. We could all work together and
just make music.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it has to be separated like that. I agree with what Nas is saying.
It's basically, he's saying it's like music is segregated in a sense. Like,
it is.
It's like, it's like
young and old.
These people are like, these hip hop heads aren't supposed to fuck with these hip hop heads. Like,
it's like, why not?
Kind of hip hop, or it's like, and every once in a while you'll get those artists that do it. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of
everybody's
times,
so surprised.
Yeah, and a lot of times you'll hear it and you're like, that shit sounds good. But then a lot of people don't jump on it still. It doesn't create a wave. And it's like, I think it needs to take the right people to do it to create a wave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the leaders.
Yeah, when Jay-Z fucked with Linkin Park, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I thought it was going to create a bigger wave. People started doing shit a little bit more, expanding a little more, but it wasn't as big as it should have.
Well, no, you gotta know that influenced some of the. Look at XXXTentacion for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that are up that don't make just your hip hop. Traditional hip hop now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's because of the Jay-Z and Linkin Parks that we have.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These people that's doing different things with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so even though, like, at the time period, a lot of people didn't probably get on it. It influenced another wave generation. Later on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I do think that it's got to be the leaders. It's got to be if she like what Joey Badass XXXTentacion is doing. Yeah. They're supposed to be coming out the collab mixtape. Yeah. They're kind of breaking that, like, man. There's people that are already doing this, y'all. Y'all just like behind.
Y'all gotta find it.
You know what I'm saying?
Look into it.
They're already working together. Y'all just gotta stop hating and let the shit just roll. And find what you like out of some of that shit. That's what this podcast is about. It's like finding. I know Sharif would have never listened to fucking 21 Savage, y'all, before listening to this podcast. Before doing this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And now you hear me saying 21.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So shout out.
There's a lot of music I wouldn't have listened to, and then there's some that I still won't, but that I come across.
You rock with Lil Skies a little bit. Lil Skies.
There's a few songs that are a little catchy, but overall, I wouldn't say that was like.
I kind of rock with him a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, I'm not a super fan, but I think he got potential. There's some guys out here that got potential.
And the thing is, I was gonna say there's definitely, like, this is the first I heard of him, and I'm gonna hear plenty more. So it's like, I'm sure he's gonna grow, right? Just like a lot of these artists, and the ones that I'm not necessarily like a big fan, but I hear a few songs that are all right. If they go the route of those songs that I like, then I'm fuck around and become a fan.
Listen, Sting and fucking Shaggy are about to do like a tour on the album right now.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know it was at the Grammys. They did like a little collaborative thing at the Grammys. Yeah, man, they were fucking.
Why the fuck not? Why not? Just go for it. Try it. Yeah, whatever happens. But
we should make some.
See that coming.
We should make some fucking dream fucking collabs where we have like Offset and like Tyler Quali or some shit. This should be wild. But shout out to Nas, man. What he's saying isn't wrong, but
not wrong.
At the same time, can't be talking about all this shit when you try to kill hip hop. Trying to kill hip hop.
If you're gonna try to talk about unity, you have to first apologize for trying to destroy it.
Oh,
that's just true. I mean, he
beast mode.
He wanted to destroy it. So
he wanted it dead.
He starts off by saying, I was wrong.
Nah, you wanted it dead.
I was wrong for saying that and wanting to do that.
I think he did apologize for that, like way later, but still.
Yeah. Well, but I'm saying before this, because not everybody knows he apologized. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody knows he did that either. But we'll find out.
Yeah, boy. X gonna give it to you.
Isn't his name Earl?
Earl Simmons.
Earl Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, Earl Simmons. Yeah, man.
Earl Simmons.
Earl Simmons is out here.
No, he's not out here.
No, somebody was like, I seen somebody say, he's
not out here, bro.
No, he's not. I seen somebody say he needs to go to rehab, and I'm like, this motherfucker just got out of rehab.
Yeah.
Like late last year, he just got out of rehab. You know what I'm saying?
Been there, done that.
I don't know if this.
I don't know how many times, probably.
I don't know if this. I don't know what else. We're gonna be able to do for him, man.
I don't know either.
But he
even had Jesus in his life.
He's always had Jesus in his life.
Yeah.
All right.
Every album has prayers.
All right. Don't disrespect X.
Oh shit.
All right.
No. What I'm saying is that he became real spiritual for a moment. That's my mean. Is that for a moment he kind of
wasn't trying to be a pastor or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kind of went that whole route also, like kind of Mason shit. He started doing that shit and he fell right back into like coming back. I think he tried to come back into hip hop again, and then maybe that was the downfall. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Damn, man. I want X to be right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all do. He's fucking like, well, at least our generation. People that he really fucking reached out to, you know what I'm saying, and really got us hyped for before football games and shit like that. Before we fire somebody, you know what I'm saying. If we could go back in time, that DMX, we'd have to like hold him down and tell him, X,
right,
the path you're going to go on, is not the path you need to go on.
He's been on a rough path, man.
Yeah.
And this rough path that he's been through might have kept him out of jail though, because he recently went to court for the thing they always get you for tax evasion.
Yep.
They got him for tax evasion. That's how they got
a lot of celebrities.
That's how they got Al Pacino. Not Al Pacino. Yeah, Al Pacino, right? Scarface, the real Scarface.
The real Scarface. No. You're talking about like
Al Pacino's an actor.
Yeah, that's the actor. You're talking about.
I'm talking about
kind of.
The gangster. I can't think his name.
Fuck, I can't either right now.
What the fuck? I
want to say John Gotti always, but it's like
I said Al Pacino. That's how bad it is. Al Capone.
Al Capone.
That's his fucking name. Yeah, Al Capone.
I want to say John.
That's
Gotti.
How they got Al Capone.
Al Capone. Yeah.
The tax evasion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He died in prison with like syphilis. Of syphilis or some shit. But no, they got him for tax evasion. They were trying to give him 5 years because one of the prosecutors said that this guy has led. What they say he led. He's been a criminal for the past 30 years. Yeah. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? I forget what he said.
While he's been making his music and everything.
Right.
Everything
Needs to be off the streets. And X's lawyer.
His defense is. Can you listen to him?
Yeah,
can you just listen to the?
I'm not
going to put him directly.
I'm putting the instrumental behind this part in the video. I'm putting the instrumental behind this part.
I'm not going to put him directly on the stand, but I want to put Exhibit A into evidence. This is an album called "Flesh of My Flesh."
Right.
No, wasn't it down? Yeah. Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Yeah.
And listen to the track "Slippin."
All right. It's like track number 7. Slippin'. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Did you imagine everybody in the fucking courthouse? Everybody's like everybody's got their head going and shit.
The jury.
I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up.
They all just look at DMX and they're kind of like,
yeah,
I understand. I kind of get it.
Tear shit up. First, hit me with the woo, with the drama, with the mouth. Hey, they
painted the picture for him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Could you imagine like the song fading out right at the end? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in there quiet and they're like, we know you've been through a lot, X. I know people start
clapping and shit. Up and
judges shit. Like, we'll reduce your sentence to 1 year. All right.
We're not gonna give you 5.
Yeah, with close supervision. All right, get it together, Earl. This man's been given a lot. This man's been given a lot of chances.
I honestly believe this is the last chance that they're really giving him. Like, I mean,
he's too old though to be having the last chance.
Well, he's too old, but I mean, I think what comes into play a little bit is the celebrity that kind of helps him not always get the full extent, you know. But this time they actually brought his music into play, you know, and which I don't think they ever did that before.
Right.
But
what if the defense attorney is like, oh yeah, well, we have a song that we have too. It's called "Get at Me, Dog." Y'all niggas want to be killers? Get at me, dog. It's like, yeah, we're giving them 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Yeah, like, imagine that.
We're actually gonna double the sentence. We need to get him off the streets now.
Right?
No.
Nah, I mean, I just hate seeing DMX continuously going through these issues all the time. Like every time you hear DMX in the news, there's always this shit.
Y'all gonna make me lose my cool.
Right. It was real rough watching him on the Fix My Life.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say her name. Vanya or whatever. With his son and everything. It was kind of rough seeing that, man. It's just like, damn, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's been through a lot. I mean, the drug addiction, you know.
That's really the main thing, man. That shit, like, ruined them.
It definitely ruined them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we all witnessed it, you know, which is the sad part. We got to see that.
Tear somebody up, like literally take
from the top. Yeah, from the top, bro.
To the top to the bottom.
Yeah, and it's sad to say to this day, we still look at him as an icon, regardless in hip hop and what he did.
That's the funny thing about it. Like nobody. I mean, of course, there's people that probably don't care. They've already been done with X.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because there's only so many times you can like do this shit. People don't have any faith in you anymore. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like that family member that's like, you know, like messing with the drugs.
And you can't get it right.
You let him stay with you, and then he steals your shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he says he got his shit right, and he stay with you again, and he steals all your shit again. No. You know what I'm saying? No. It's kind of like that. Like eventually, you just say, "Nah, you can't fucking stay here no more." I think there's some fans that have pretty much have gotten done with X the exact same way.
I believe it. Definitely, yeah.
I'm the dumb family member that's like, all right,
come back in
one more time, but I'm gonna make sure all my shit is locked up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is, whenever I'm not out here checking for a new DMX album. You know, I just go back and I listen to, you know.
You want to listen to a new DMX album?
Oh, I would listen to it, but I'm not out here thinking like I'm gonna get one. You know, I doubt
that sucks for like the diehard fan, because I'm a diehard fan, but not I wish I to the point where I'm like,
but
waiting anymore. Like you said, like it's just like
I'm not waiting for it. But I got, you know, I got what he made. I got the albums that are still.
You got what was
classics,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, and I was there when it was done. So it's like I can still look back. I can look back and just when I listen to that, I can just think of DMX in that kind of mind state, you know, like where he was.
We're talking like he died.
Yeah. Well, I know, but let's be honest, his career kind of did. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much what, in essence, yeah, it's like his career did. You know, like it's not the same. It never will be.
Right.
You know, and
he could at least be popping movies.
He had that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. He had that going too. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. He did. He
had that going. He could be like if he would play this shit right, he could have had power.
Yeah, he could have been doing.
He could have been doing that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, if he would have played his cards right, he would have been out of movies, maybe even out of the rap game. But he would have been producing movies or shows,
TV shows or whatever. Yeah. Something. I could see him putting on a cold ass show on TV.
I think he could have. He was a part of some cold ass movies.
Man, listen, X, if you're watching this, or if anybody that's close to X watching this, you know what I'm saying, just get your hair right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get your hair right and just you don't have to come out like we ain't looking like X. You come out a new album. Nah, we just need. Get your shit together and you know, just do right, and just live on through what you did when you were doing right.
Your boy LL Cool J is hot. That's some old school shit.
That's old shit right there.
Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. That's that old school shit right there. That's but it's funny because you talk to people from that era.
Can't go have some shit.
You talk to people from that era, they be like LL. They be like talking. They like the kind of older heads like 40. It was like 40-year-olds would probably say that. 44 in that range.
Yeah, mid-40s.
They're like, LL Cool J, that man got bars. He got rhymes.
He had it. That was real hip-hop.
All right, I'm just like sitting here with Eminem from my generation with Eminem and Andre 3000. I'm like, yeah, he was all right. He was all right.
He was all right for his time.
I know. I got like Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z.
Yeah, exactly. We got Pac,
Andre 3000. I'm like, he was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But LL Cool J is launching his new radio show on SiriusXM called Rock the Bells Radio, which he says is he has said this in his press release. If you want to be a fly on the wall in the world of classic hip hop, SiriusXM's Rock the Bells Radio is for you. It's where fans can come and be immersed in the music, the culture, the energy, and the history of classic hip hop. We're going to have great artists, legendary artists, lyricists, superstars, sex symbols. He's talking about his damn self. I already know it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
This is the place to be if you want uncut, raw, pure classic hip hop, but there's one catch. It's strictly for OGs.
So basically what we were saying when we were saying is old shit. OGs.
Some of the music, so this channel will play artists like Ice Cube, Stetsasonic, Eric B. and Rakim, Snoop Dogg, Outkast, Kool Moe D, Public Enemy, A Tribe Called Quest, Ultramagnetic MCs, Too Short, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Wu-Tang, Run DMC, Brand Nubian, De La Soul, Black Moon, Ice-T, among others.
So we're talking about 80s and 90s.
Yeah, like 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, early 90s. Right.
But see, like, I didn't hear UGK, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what, man? Maybe we should launch launch
our own,
like a Southern OG radio. Because listen, I'm down with.
We could do that shit.
Yeah, we could.
Because who's out there holding it down like that?
Right.
And who actually will not just
Southern Rap Radio show?
Yeah, Southern Rap Radio.
Ooh, like a whole channel?
With at the same time with an open mind for the classic from other sides too. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got the new shit, you got the old shit.
Yeah, and
well, like it just makes
East and the West too, but you throw those in. We're South, but we know who was popping and what was dope from the other sides. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you still throw those in there in the mix. Just the OGs, the real ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But keep it Southern mostly.
Right. Shit the Big Crit listens to. Hey, I'm just saying we out here. We out here popping, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selling our ideas either, you little bitch. See?
Talking to all.
Right. Nah, I mean, I think it's cool, man. I just, I think it's a great idea. But when he says it's strictly for the OGs, I'm like, all right. I'm cool. I want to hear but I want to hear like my era was like
the best.
Of course it was. You know what I'm saying? I know like the 90s was cool, but like early like 1990s was cool. I'm not knocking that era, but to me the later 90s was the point where I was like really into that shit.
Yeah.
So mid to like mid
to late 90s,
95
really,
and later. Yeah.
Like
that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
90. So probably about 95 until probably about 2009, 2010, I was cool with. Even when in the South they started doing all that kind of like stupid ass dance shit.
Yeah,
I was still cool with the grand scope of rap at that time.
That was around the end of the time.
Well, no, because that shit was going on. But then, like right after that, they were getting into like the J. Cole and the early Kendrick and Big Crit and Currency. That was kind of like right there. That's kind of like the last like good era to me. You know what I'm saying?
The ones that are still holding it down, that are still there.
Right. When Big Crit was kind of first popping off, shit like that. That was like when it was like, it was good. But yes, there was gaps in there where it was just like, lean with it, rock with it. Okay, yeah, that was there.
Had a name drop. Huh?
Yeah. Fabo! You know what I'm saying? When Fabo was out here, you know what I'm saying?
When that shit was happening, it was like...
of course that was happening.
That's when the South kind of was like... What happened? Because it came out strong.
This is a part of the South,
and then the South. It was a part of it, but that was the part of the South that made it decline. It was
the South never declined though.
Well, it did.
The South's still out here popping.
Well, yeah, we're still.
The whole game is the South now.
Okay, I see
the whole game
because everyone took game from the South, and then everyone made it theirs.
Everybody thinks they're a trap rapper now.
I got you. Yeah,
Trippie Redd is from fucking Ohio.
It's true.
He sounds like he's from the South.
Oh, you got
Lil Uzi Vert's from Philadelphia. He sounds like Trippie Redd.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, Trippie Redd sounds like unlistenable.
Vice versa.
They're the same.
You never see them in the same room at the same time.
They're a symbiote that split into two. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I know.
That's quality.
That's quality.
That's
I'm trying to tell you.
quality right there.
Nah, but like that's you don't. Everything sounds like the South. Except Rocky.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Everyone
we smashed that shit, bro.
But
not Texas so much, but for the most part, the South smashed that shit.
Yeah, we smashed it, but then it's like, oh, that's coming from other places, though. Now the South isn't doing what they were doing from the South. It's like everyone else.
There's some people that's popping in the South.
But
look at me,
But I'm saying, it ain't what it was.
It wasn't
like,
what it was.
we were
because
hip-hop for a moment.
Yeah, we did take that bitch over.
Yeah, but
I'm
then,
talking about
that's what I'm saying. But then right after that, when it started,
over.
Everything kind of
because everybody started
that dance South music.
No,
that's kind of when it was popular, but it wasn't like that was kind of like the beginning of that. It was still popular, but it was like.
Well, I think that the South was like elevating at the time because T.I. had with platinum and did all these things. He had like hit like a certain level where he wouldn't even sound like a Southern rapper.
Well, you had the
same with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you had the top tier rapper that no matter what was happening in the background or within the South while they were there, they were going to still be going, right, popping off.
They had reached that, but the people that were the leaders of it had like reached a certain level. Yeah, Jeezy, Lil Wayne, T.I. Yeah, they you know what I'm saying? They had just went to a certain area, and then some of the other ones just kind of fell off. Yeah, Chameleon, I don't want to say Slim Thug because Slim Thug's still out here, but kind of fell back, went independent. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else went kind of independent.
A lot of artists
David
did
Banner,
that. They just went independent.
Yeah.
A lot of them were like, all right, we're done with the limelight. We're just going to go back to independent. We have our followers and our fans, so now we don't have to be in the limelight because if they're true fans, we're going to get paid doing tours and shit without having to have that limelight.
I'm down with the LL Cool J. I just wish that it was for more of my era, like from '95 until probably about 2010.
Yeah, I said
that era right there.
I wish it would at least go all the way to 2000, at least. But 2010, definitely like up to there is pretty much where you still had good hip hop.
Another thing too, though, they already got an old school hip hop station on satellite. It's called Backspin. Yeah.
So you think he's just trying to
copy?
Not just copy, but trying to steal.
Shit, that's worse than copy.
Steal fans and trying to take over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what he's doing because theirs is like they play shit like his shit.
Hey, you can't say really steal because everybody can fucking like. It's not copyright. It's not like it's our idea. No one else.
But it's two stations on the satellite radio that kind of
do the same thing.
Have the same thing.
That's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
don't you kind of want to have like a hip hop is so expanded so far where there's so many different types of genres that you can literally make a station for every type. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You could, and then have that one that's mixed with everything.
Right.
The person that I love it all.
Right. Yeah. You're right. Nah, but like
brilliant.
Brilliant. I think they should let us get an XM station.
Oh, I think they should. Yeah. Because I think we have a very acquired taste in hip hop that a lot of people would dig. Definitely. Like,
how many people do you know have from our era? That have listened to our era's music as well as the music before us and the music fucking now? Who do you know from our age group that fucks with some of this shit, this new shit, and fucks with old shit too, and our present, like our time? We're like the only ones.
You and me.
Give us the fucking XM radio.
It's you.
It's you, motherfucker.
You just described yourself.
Right. But shout out to LL Cool J.
Yeah, shout out to LL. You just sparked our mind.
Your boy Shad Moss. Your regular baby Bizoy.
Once known as Little Bow Wow.
Right.
Then known as Bow Wow.
Just Bow Wow.
And then he said he just wants to be known as Shad Moss.
Yeah, just Mr. Moss. Yeah, he's acting like
call him by my name.
He's kind of acting like an adult a little bit. Hey, call me Mr. Moss.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's not a kid anymore.
You know what? I think he's our age.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I think
like,
so.
Maybe like a year under us.
Maybe a couple of years. I'm not sure.
Todd. We'll look it up. But anyways, your boy Bow Wow's out here about to drop a new album.
Yeah.
and a new mixtape, Green Light 6. I know you're not probably big on Bow Wow's and shit. I know a lot of people aren't, but I've actually heard some of his Green Light mixtapes in the past. I don't remember which ones I've heard, but I've heard some. Some of them aren't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's actually, some of them are actually just weed music. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's actually not bad. At one point, he was actually kind of doing some shit with the mixtape.
I remember you showed me a couple tracks that I thought that were back in the day. Because I remember you telling me like he makes weed music. You should check him out. And then you showed me a couple, and I was like, it ain't that bad. But I never checked for it though.
Right.
Still didn't check for it.
Yeah, he's 31, man. 31.
He's a year younger.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
He's right up in there. He's an 80s baby. He's born 87. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah. But you thought he was younger than that?
I really did.
Yeah, he was your fucking age. You probably talking about like, this little shit. He's just short.
Kid. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just short.
That's all it is.
Makes him look younger.
He had
short.
these fucking what's the guy that had the short man complex where he was a grown ass man?
Bushwick Bill?
Bush? No, I think he was a midget.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's not is that the word to use?
I don't think you can use that.
Short people?
Small person.
We'll use that.
I think that.
Small person.
Really don't know.
All right.
We mean no disrespect.
No disrespect at all.
At all.
I just grew up off saying midget. I know that's not the right way to say it in 2018.
Yeah, not at all.
Bushwick Bill. I'm talking about Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where he's kind of like a small dude, but he's like a grown man. But not like the short person where they have like, you know, short arms or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like he has like a regular sized body, but
he's smaller.
Yeah, but he's grown as hell.
Yeah,
maybe that's what Bow Wow. I thought maybe that's what Bow Wow had at one point.
That's what you thought,
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Nah, I think he's just short.
So he has a new album coming out too called guessing that's Edicius, which is Suicide Backwards. And we just talked about him having a suicide situation, talking about it. But maybe that was just kind of all the lead up into the buzz for his album. Maybe he was feeling suicidal and he thought, this is probably the name for the album. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think you should be playing with suicide like that. Not to kind of try to sell.
It doesn't really resonate with people well. Right? Like, people don't think it's like nothing to play with. It's a serious thing.
It's a very serious thing.
So I don't know.
I got people that
I mean, there's the group Suicide Boys. People.
That's different though.
Yeah,
that's different because
people.
He's putting it out there like he's being suicidal. Suicide Boys kind of makes me think of like, isn't it like a skateboard movie? It's like a suicide or something. Isn't it like a move or something?
There's a move. That's true. Something
right?
Like that, yeah.
Like I think of like people doing like crazy shit.
Yeah.
I don't think of them committing suicide. I think of them doing some shit that's so crazy that it looks like it's suicide.
They even got like suicide girls with models with tattoos and stuff like that. I mean, people use it, and then they use it.
Yeah, like I said, I think that's different though.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. They use it tastefully.
I'm saying like he's putting on kind of like this thing, like he's suicidal,
and then he's gonna name his shit suicide for straight backwards. Right. Yeah,
Suicide Boys. Like I don't think of I don't think
either.
I just committing suicide when
I
hear that.
I think of 3 6 Mafia.
So you think of the devil when you hear that?
What?
3 6 Mafia.
No, I'm saying when I hear Suicide Boys,
you think of the music
Mafia because the music, that's what they took inspiration with.
When I think of like suicide, I think of like kamikaze, like you know what I'm trying to say. Not like they're committing suicide because of depression or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm about to like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go in and take all y'all with me.
Yeah, like I'm gonna jump off this. I'm gonna jump from this side of the building to that side of the building. You're like, dog, that's suicidal, right? But he's not really committing suicide. Yeah. Like they make it across the building, but
parkour.
It's like, yo, that's a suicide boy there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like parkour. You know what I'm saying?
He knows parkour. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. But on like skyscrapers. That's what I think of. Okay, like suicide boys are like people doing parkour on 50-story buildings. That's what I think of suicide boys. Okay, this guy is like, I'm thinking he's gonna cut his wrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because the way he's been acting and the way he's been going. Yeah, he's playing with fire. He's definitely playing with fire by calling it that. But He should have probably called his album "Playing with Fire." You know what I'm saying? That would probably been better for him.
I would have just got grown.
Got grown.
I would have been like,
yeah.
I would just check out this name, Shad.
Mr. Moss.
Right. Oh. You know what? How about a double disc, like the Nelly sweating suit, and you call it Shad and then Mr. Moss.
Yeah,
hey.
that'd be dope.
That's
should have ran with that.
That's an album title.
That's a fucking album title for you, Bow Wow.
Yeah, all right, you fucking up.
You shouldn't call it Suicide. It's spelled backwards.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
But
well, we should get paid for it. We should get paid for
see.
ideas, man.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I don't know what's going on.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant ideas. I don't know. Shad and Mr.
Discovered
Moss.
Untapped. It's all.
Shad and Mr. Moss. I mean, where the fuck you
perfect.
gonna get that at?
It's perfect.
That's quality shit.
That's quality.
But yeah, man. Bow Wow's also beefing with Trippie Redd, which it's just kind of funny because they're like, "I'm the king of Ohio," and I'm like,
But is he?
"My guy, nobody cares."
But is he really? Yes, really though. But is he really beefing with him because he's saying that he's too old to beef with a kid? He's like, man,
that's what it came to. I think he realized it, but at one point they're
going at it.
Yeah, but I think he was just like, this is just dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what am I doing? He's like, I'm not new to this game.
That's good. That shows maturity. Bow Wow.
Growth.
Yeah,
not bad.
Growth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that, you become a man.
Right.
You don't get all serious. You become a man.
Right.
You know,
He got
Mr. Moss.
He literally grew like 4 inches taller when he said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Trippie Redd though, I don't know what Trippie Redd tried to do. I think Trippie Redd was just like, I'm gonna go for like easy pickings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, like I'm going in. Well, it's Bow Wow easy pickings though.
Yeah, I don't think Bow Wow's gonna
go in like that. Yeah, you probably.
I mean, how the fuck do you diss a rapper like Trippie Redd?
Yeah, for real.
Like, what's gonna happen?
What are you gonna do?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You give him bars?
Where's that gonna get you?
It's gonna get you anywhere.
So it's like, yeah, really.
You're gonna lose that.
So yeah, exactly. Whether you win, you could destroy him and win. You could really win, but it's like you lose.
Yeah, you lose. It's like Eminem. Jordan Lucas could destroy Trippie Redd on the floor right now, and people are gonna be like, "What?" It's just not gonna work.
Like,
Why?
And
really
it get him nowhere. Yeah, it actually put him back a few steps.
Yeah. And Bow Wow, he's had
maturity.
He's had high quality beefs, high profile beefs with real people. Okay,
yeah,
like Soulja Boy.
Yeah,
all right, and
people from his time,
Chris Brown.
Somewhat.
Okay,
yeah.
So just saying, and Lil Romeo. All right,
yeah, takes it back.
That's a real beef. All right,
childhood beefs. Quality.
Shout out to Bow Wow.
Yeah.
We gonna check out the album and mixtape.
Oh, we definitely gonna check it out, Shad.
Your boy. The Don Q. Don Talk.
Yeah.
The EP or mixtape or album.
We don't know.
Don't really know in 2018.
It's one of the above. You make your decisions.
Right, man. I know this is probably your first time listening to Don Q.
I may have heard him featured on something if he was on someone else's shit, because the name sounds familiar.
Okay.
But besides that, this is my first time listening to him as like one of his projects.
So my initial like how I found out about him was he was on Funkmaster Flex. Okay. So he was doing a freestyle. He was up there with Jay Critch, which is that cat that was with like Rich the Kid and all that.
Yeah.
Remember that little mixtape they had, like Rich Forever 3, I think it was, and it was like him. It was Rich the Kid, Jay Critch, and I can't think of the other guy. I can't think of him right now. But anyways, Jay Critch was up there, and I was like, okay, I recognize that name. Let me see his flow, and I was like, yeah, nah, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really like hidden. Then this fucking guy Don Q gets on here, and I was like, okay, this motherfucker sounds like a real rapper. How old is this motherfucker? He's a young dude, dog. Yeah, he's a young dude. I think he's got to be in his like early 20s.
So is he a Don?
It's a little too early to be talking about Don talk. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I gotta admire him. I mean, I gotta admire you know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? How you feel?
That's how he feels.
But he did come kind of hard, and I was like, oh, he's actually like a real rapper.
Oh, definitely a real
You know
rapper.
what I'm saying? Like compared to, it was just weird that him and Jay Krish was up here, and I was like,
I don't know.
Not to say Jay Krish wasn't trying to rap, but you know, Don Q definitely had like the, you know, like the swag of like, oh no, I rap and I've been rapping for a long ass time.
The it factor.
For rap wise,
well, comparing with the other,
I can't say he's gonna be the next Drake.
Well, no, I'm just saying comparing to what you were saying, where it was like this one was like, and it was like more wasn't trying, and then he was. So
right.
So yeah, what would you think of it?
Well, let's start off with the production. What do you think about the production?
Production?
Yeah. I'll say this. I thought
it was hot.
You thought it was hot?
Yeah, I thought there was a few that could have been a little better, but overall, like as a whole,
yeah,
it was good.
No, it's actually pretty strong for his. I don't know if this is his debut or this is my first time listening to him.
Yeah,
it's probably a lot of people's first time listening to him. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but for the production was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a few that I was like, not that I didn't like them. It's that I just felt that there was just something missing there. Something that maybe could have been on there a little bit. Maybe something else, something added onto it. But overall, it still was, like I said, good production on there.
What did you think about the lyrics?
Lyrics?
Yeah.
He reminded me of like a Jim Jones.
See, he kind of he has definitely. I don't know where he's from.
I don't know.
I think he's from New York.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not from New York, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Let me rap it like that if you're not from fucking New York, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you from fucking from LA or some shit, dog, this is gonna be some bullshit.
Indiana?
Yeah.
No.
You know how these motherfuckers do these days. Like, you don't know where they from. You know what I'm saying? They be rapping like, oh, yeah, no, I'm from Canada. Like, the fuck? When did Canada start rapping like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if he's not from New York, that's some bullshit. But
North Dakota.
No, his lyrics are actually pretty tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaks some real shit.
He sounds like you said, Jim Jones. I kind of get like the Vado,
yeah, I can see that.
I just get like that Vado kind of Hell Rel. It's a Dipset kind of voice, you know what I'm saying?
It did have that feel. It definitely had that feel.
Right. But he has bars though. But I mean, like, when I say bars, I don't think I'm not talking about like punchlines and all that kind of shit. Like, I'm saying like he's actually saying something and he's putting his words together pretty good for, you know, like this new wave. Like, you don't really hear people coming up that sound like this anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually trying to rhyme. Like, I can tell that he's putting thoughts into what he's trying to say. Well, you know what I'm saying?
He is from New York.
Okay, he's from New York.
The Bronx.
Okay, word.
High Bridge, to be exact.
Yeah, he sounds like a Bronx.
Definitely sounds like
Bronx nigga.
And don't think we forgot his government. Donald Quilio.
Oh shit,
Donald Quilio.
He's really a Don Q.
Don.
You know, Don Q is also the name of like a.
That's why he's Don Q. Yeah.
Don Q is also the name of like a liquor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you look it up, that's what comes up first. That's come up first.
See?
Look at you on top of your shit.
Shout out to Don Q. Hey, I'm cultured.
Yeah. And we obviously, when I say he has like a Jim Jones sound and you say Vado, it's like definitely New York. You know,
he's definitely got the New York vibes. You know what I'm saying? But I like the beats too because like some of the standout tracks, like I said, all these tracks were pretty much all the tracks were strong. The only one that I probably was having some issues with was the song "Personal."
Yes,
but the beat was cool and what he was saying in the raps was cool. Yeah, but the hook was just like, you don't gotta do this, my G. You don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, that was one of the tracks I was talking about. Like the beat, it was
and
like,
I know
it wasn't the best.
I get it too because like this game is like so built on like the hybrid model.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That like you better harmonize something and get some auto tune on it, or you're just not gonna be able to cut the fucking mustard in 2018. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why he's doing that. But like I'm telling you, bro, you don't gotta do that shit, man.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Without that, it still would. You know. listen to the rest of it. He didn't have to put it in there. He didn't put it in there on any other tracks. Like, he didn't have to do it. That was not needed.
I know you can. Now the track though, like when you hear the beat, you hear it going, he's flowing and shit. The shit sounds tight. It sounds to be. You know what it sounds like?
Right, but
this song is without the hook. Take the hook out. Okay, or maybe ask somebody else singing the hook.
Take the hook away.
Take the hook away, and like I pictured, like it, like maybe at like a catwalk show, or like a girl doing her makeup on YouTube or some shit. Yeah. But it's kind of I'm not saying this is a weak ass song or anything. It's not a weak song, but just the vibes that it gave off. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see it in other places other than in the fucking hood being blasted. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I could see more for that song.
I know he was trying to just show a different side, I guess.
Right, of course.
Music. But yeah, it just didn't. To me, it didn't fit with the rest.
Right.
Everything else fit together. Like without that one, it all fits together.
Right.
That one is just like it was thrown in there.
It's down 6 out like a sore thumb. Yeah, but not too sore. I mean, it's not a bad song.
Not a bad song, but
you know what I'm saying.
But it sticks out.
It does stick out because everything else is pretty hard on here.
Yeah.
I do like this track that he did with Pusha T. The last track, Don Talk, gives off Rick Ross vibes. To a point where I was like, yo, is he writing Rick Ross's lyrics? You know what I'm saying?
Begs the question.
Maybe Don Q's out here writing Rick Ross's lyrics. If he's not, Rick Ross should holler at Don Q.
He should be Maybach music, possibly. Now Rick Ross was like, nah, I'm good enough here.
Maybe our music, nothing against Maybach music, but their brand is kind of, dissipated.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? So
it isn't what it had.
Right. Yeah. Hey, everything comes to an end. You know what I'm saying? What'd you give us on the skip?
Sooner than the others. It's true.
Yeah, some way sooner than others. Okay. Fetty Wap, for example.
Oh shit!
Washed already.
Yeah,
washed.
For real. He had his run.
He had his run.
He had his moment.
He had a good run.
Some people. Never mind. Some people just want that moment. No, they wanted it all, and then they just got the moment. That's true.
What'd you give us on the scale of 1 to 10, Mr. Don Q?
Don Q, it was impressive though. Like I was feeling it. You know, I was feeling it. You know, besides that thumb, sore thumb, but I still had it. It was between 8 and 8.5. I'm gonna go with the 8.5 still. I'm gonna give him the 8.5 because I was jamming. I had that shit. That shit had me jamming.
So I gave this a number that I don't usually give on here. Shit. I gave this an 8.8. Okay, I usually don't give it that because
I want to know the mean.
I feel like it's better than an 8.5.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's definitely not good enough for a 9. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of like one that's not. It just needs a little bit more work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it just needs a little more work.
It does.
I think he's got the lyrics. I think he's got. He says some real some smart shit, and I like what he's saying. You know what I'm saying?
I do too. That's what I'm saying. I was feeling it.
How old? Did you see how old he was when you was looking up? When you looked up his name? Look that up real quick. But I mean, he looks. I mean, he sounds like he's past his years a little bit. But I think he's got to be in his like early 20s. You know what I'm saying? But he sounds like he's like 28.
Born in 90.
Okay, so he's a little bit older. So he's 28.
Oh, yeah, it's 28.
No wonder, dog. It's like, dog, this motherfucker.
28.
Okay, so why you over here hanging out with Jay Critch and shit? How old is Jay Critch? That motherfucker's got to be young. Rich the Kid.
That's true.
He's like 20, 22, 24, something like that.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Well, shout out Don Q, man.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, check the album out. Shit
That's right.
It's really strong though.
Don Talk.
For like, what is it, like an album, a mixtape,
EP.
Yeah. Nah, shit is dope though. Check it out.
I fucks with it.
Definitely.
Your boy.
Nobody does that better than you, bro.
Dimitri.
Leslie Roger.
AKA Rich the Kid.
Oh.
Your baby Bizoy. Your baby Bizoy just dropped his new album, his actual first studio album.
Yeah.
The World Is Yours. Actually, I kind of like that cover.
The World Is Yours, Chico. And everything in it.
The thing that's cool about this cover is it kind of looks like a Grand Theft Auto cover more than it looks like a Scarface cover.
Well, it's because it's reminiscent to Vice City.
To Vice City, that's what I'm saying.
Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. It's like, but the thing is, Vice City is one could say it's a Scarface knockoff.
Of course.
So but
you
not in a bad way.
Do you remember when they
Love
came
Vice
out with Vice City? Because Vice City was popping when it came out.
Fuck yeah.
And everybody was on that shit. But then
Tommy Vercetti, bro.
Yeah. But then they had the Scarface the game that came out after.
Oh yeah, I was just yesterday because I have that shit. I have my PS2 still with the games and everything, and and I was kidding with my homeboy Fern, and I pulled out that Scarface because we were talking about games and shit. And we're saying that needs to be remade or remastered or something for the new systems, but that's just getting a little off topic. But yeah, the Scarface game came out and it was like, okay, this is Scarface, not that Vice City. This is, and my goodness, they did a hell of a fucking job.
I think they were seeing how well Vice City was doing.
Oh yeah, we gotta jump on this.
They get this money.
Yeah, we gotta jump on this and put the real story out.
Right,
and made it dope because it was a part 2 in the sense that when he gets pumped up at the end with that shotgun in his back, and when he dies, he falls off and shit. Instead of that happening, you turn around and you kill that dude. You shoot him, and then you kill everyone else. But then you start from scratch again. Yeah, you start off at the bottom again, and you end up going and you go to take on Sosa. You going back for revenge.
Right. It's a whole nother.
Yeah, it's another storyline. A what if?
Right. Your boy Rich the Kid's album had. It's anticipated for some people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of his, but not like a super fan. But I like Rich the Kid. I like what he's doing. I think he's smart. I think he's got a strong business mind.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
He knows what he's doing. He definitely he's making right moves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and I mean, that's why he probably feels like the world is his.
Right.
You know,
or the world is yours.
But in essence, he's saying the world is yours, but who's on that cover where it says it him?
Right.
The world is his.
Right.
Is what he's saying.
So, what do you think about the production?
Oh, on point.
On point? All the way through? Every song?
Yeah.
Every song?
Yeah, it's pretty much on point.
Okay.
Pretty much on point.
Okay.
With what he was giving you, even on the tracks where it wasn't like necessarily like he does that one song where it's more like singing and like a little bit, but the beat fit perfect with it. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been working on this for a minute, getting it right.
Yeah. No, I think the beats on here were pretty hot too. Yeah. To me, there were a couple areas that lacked because with the beats, but for the most part, it was actually pretty strong. Like all the way through, even with like the intro, I was actually surprised by the beat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this is actually a hot ass beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now,
I was honestly, I was listening to a lot of these beats and I was thinking, what would I do to this? My goodness, you have a great beat. Like, I was a little like, you're lucky. You're lucky you got this beat. I wish I had that beat because like there's a lot of beats that were like that. Like, damn, got some good beats.
Right. I do kind of feel like he missed an opportunity though with the world is yours.
The whole.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like he should have stepped into that vibe a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a little bit.
That within it, like to make that in essence, the foundation behind it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where you make songs based kind of on that. Kind of run with that. Kind of have a Scarface feeling type song, or shit like that. Yeah, he could have. Yeah,
just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle a little bit more of that in there.
I mean, to use the cover again, to say like Vice City type. You already ran with it, but then you didn't do it in the album, so that kind of it did pull away from that.
Right.
It did take a little.
It was just that's kind of like his missed opportunity for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could have worked on. What did you think about the lyrics, man?
The lyrics weren't that bad. I mean, I kind of knew what to expect with like from him, like the way he spits. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. I'm not like the biggest, like you were saying, like the biggest Rich the Kid fan. But he still was in there spitting. He was saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't.
Yeah, you do know what to expect.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get nothing that's like, like super fire. He's not gonna say anything that's gonna blow your mind, but. Because he has like a certain style that he kind of keeps going all the way through. Which doesn't really switch it up too much.
To bring my next point, what I was going to say is that it kind of after a while sometimes it's like it's the same.
The way he flows kind of makes the song sound a little similar.
Yeah.
Because he always kind of flows the same. Like, you know, like I can tell you his cadence.
Yes.
Like, I can tell you he goes here, and then 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 he goes back
to that. And
then he goes right back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
it's
over
formula,
and over.
Yeah.
It's a formula with the way he writes his rhymes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he switches it up a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
And he does it every once in a while. He will switch it up, and then that's when I'm just like, okay, yes.
But it's real light,
more
though.
of that.
It's a light touch.
Yeah, it is. It's like a very light touch, but you'll notice it because it is different from the norm. And you hear so much of the norm.
Yeah, because you kind of get to like a little pattern. You're like, all right.
You know what it is. So then when he throws that little, that subtle switch up, you're just like, I heard that.
Yeah.
It's like, that was different. That was different.
That was 1.4 seconds faster than the last time I said it. Yeah.
Shit like that.
It really is like that.
Yeah,
dog.
really, for real.
Oh, is that double time? No, it's not. Some of the standout tracks for me on here, the intro,
yes,
no question with Future.
I like Morning Trapping wasn't that bad.
Oh, see what Trippie Redd. So you like Trippie Redd? You like Trippie Redd?
No, it's not that I.
He sounds. Listen, I know there's like there's a lot of people that's like talking about him and Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
They sound so similar, dog.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, completely. But no, I just like. It's like kind of like the beat was dope, and they just rode the beat.
Right.
They rode the beat right. So overall, the beat.
I'm actually surprised you like that song, dog.
It was, I think, and a lot of it, I think, is the beat. Like that beat was fucking nasty. That was one of the beats that I was actually the beat I was pretty much talking about, where I was saying, "You're lucky you have this beat. I wish I had that beat." But
I like the Lost It with Metro Boomin on the beat. Gargoyle is I like that track.
Yeah.
I think that might be my favorite track on here.
What'd you think about Dead Friends? Because that's
Dead Friends is a Lil Uzi Vert
the shot. Yeah, that's the shot. Shots fired.
Yeah. All my friends are dead. Yeah,
exactly.
I just want to say you got Dead Friends.
And the tour, yo.
I think Rich the Kid. Like I said, I think Rich the Kid is like a business. I think he's very business minded.
Longer, and he's like, your money's getting shorter. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. Because that was a diss at that shit also.
Yeah, it could be possible. You know what I'm saying? Uzi Vert might have ran his course. You know
he may have. A lot of people come and go.
Yeah.
And there can only be one.
Yeah. Starting to get really into this damn Grand Theft Auto shit right now. So there's gonna be one.
There can only be one that sounds that way. Like, no.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You know, Lil Uzi Vert definitely was out mainstream before Trippie Redd.
He was.
Some people say Trippie Redd. This is Trippie Redd style. I don't know. They sound the same to me, dog.
They do sound the same.
And I heard Lil Uzi Vert first, so I'm gonna say Trippie Redd sound like Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I got it. If somebody can prove me wrong, which I'm pretty sure there's probably some fucking asshole somewhere that got all the YouTube videos that will comment on this and let me know when this shit happened. Mm-hmm. But as of right now, I'm gonna just go ahead and stand that Trippie Redd sound like Lil Uzi Vert to me. You know what I'm saying? But Lil Uzi Vert might be washed.
Vice versa.
You know what I'm saying? That's
what people, regardless, I don't know who sound like who. They both, exactly. Right. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg.
Chicken or the egg.
I don't know.
What'd you give us on a scale of 1 to 10, man?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah. I see you looking at my screen, bro.
No, I didn't see anything because
I know I hate it.
I'm going to say good because I wasn't looking. I honestly didn't look at your screen like that. Blank face while I'm looking around. I gave this. People are like, oh, you're feeling the beats, you're looking at it. Like I said, he's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. 7.
7?
Yeah.
I feel like you looked at my shit.
I did not. I swear. It's horrible.
I gave this a 7.5. You know what I'm saying?
I gave it a 7.
Mainly because the lyrics and the style of the flows, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of like, Mr. Kid shit. A little bit. But I do like that the beats, I do like some of the shit he was saying. It's kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like the way they are some of the beats.
Yeah,
some of the beats, some of the songs on here is like, they just fire songs. Regardless of if you like the style that Rich the Kid is rapping with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I thought it was actually pretty decent. I feel like I can understand what he's saying. His style isn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It just gets a little repetitive. Yeah. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
It's repetitive and he just, with that, I think he needs to throw those subtle changes.
Switch ups?
Yeah. He needs to do that a little bit more.
Oh no, it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, I know people are like, you gave it. To me, those beats elevated it.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
we
It
gave
helps.
Rich the Kid a higher rating than Lil Yachty and
That's a
no, your boy Born to Ball.
Oh God, yeah.
Lonzo Ball.
We sure did.
Yeah.
In a fight, go with that.
Yes,
If y'all don't like it,
we are at the end of the podcast. We appreciate everybody that joined us. We only had 2 reviews today.
Yeah.
We hope that you subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes, Google Play, wherever you're listening to. That's right. Hit the notifications. Subscribe on YouTube, trillmatic.com/YouTube. Go watch our reaction video to the Cardi B's Body at Cardi video.
Go to trillmatic.com/merch and go get some merch.
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying, get the Grown Man Baby Bizoy shirt, the Do It for the Trillions shirt, the Artistic Ignorance shirt,
the Artistic Ignorance.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we appreciate everybody that's joining us, man. Make sure you please share the podcast with as many people as you know.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna keep bringing you this fire shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Help support.
Yeah.
So we can keep giving it to you.
That's right, and we're gonna be about this thing. Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
I was running out of breath, bro.
I know. I just wanted to wait and see.
Deuces.
And if I go with that, because you need to smoke some, bitch.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.